Microsoft Word Chapter 4, Projects 5A and 5B. Project 5A, inserting a watermark and applying a page background color. Step number 1, open mQualities document and, file save as /mQualities. Step number 2, insert a watermark by completing the following steps. With the insertion point positioned at the beginning of the document, Control Home just in case, click on the Design tab, which is right there. We don't go here very often, so here it is. Go ahead and click on Design. Now, go to the Page Background group, which is way over here on the right-hand side, and then click on Watermark. Okay? At the drop-down list, click the Confidential 1 option. Okay? So this is Confidential 1, Confidential 2. We want Confidential 1. Go ahead and click on it. Scroll through the document and notice how the watermark displays behind the text. Okay, so that's going to come out on every page, very faint gray back behind the text, but you can still see it. Step number 4, remove the watermark and insert a different one by completing the following steps. 4A, click the watermark button in the page background group and then click Remove Watermark. Okay, so again, we are on our Design tab in our page background group, Watermark. All the way down here, it says Remove Watermark. Go ahead and click it, and you can see that it's gone. Now, this time we want to click the watermark button and then click Do Not Copy 1. Okay, watermark, and we want Do Not Copy 1. This is Do Not Copy 2. Make sure you get Do Not Copy 1, which runs at a slant. Scroll through the document and notice how the watermark displays. Okay, take a look. Then go ahead and do a Control Home. Okay, now step number 7. Click the Page Color button in the Page Background group and then click Tan Background 2 Color option, which is the third column, the first row. Alright, here we go. So we're still on that Design tab, we're still on our page background, but now we want this page color. Go ahead and hit that down pointing arrow. And we want, what color do we want? Tan Background 2, third column, first row. There we go. It's that one right there. Go ahead and click that. All right, go ahead and hit save, and you're ready to move on to Project 5B. So go ahead and read about inserting a page border and changing your page border options. Project 5B. Inserting a page border. Alright, remove the page color by clicking the page color button in the background group on the Design tab and then click No Color. So page color, no color. Okay? Insert a page border by completing the following steps. 2A, click the Page Borders button in the Page Background group on the Design tab. So it's right here. Okay, so again, we're staying in our Design tab, we're staying in our Page Background group. This time we're going to Page Borders. And that's going to open up your Borders and Shading dialog box with the Page Border tab selected. Click the box option in the Settings section. Okay, so here's Settings. Right now it's on None. You want to go to Box. Okay, that's very important. If you don't do that and you leave it on None, this won't work. C. Scroll down the list of the line styles in the Style List box until the last line style displays, and then click the third line from the bottom. So here's our line styles. It says go all the way to the bottom, and then go 1, 2, 3, and click this one. Okay? D. Click the Color Option box arrow, and then click Dark Red Accent to Color option, which is the 6th column in the first row. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Dark red, accent 2. Click OK to close the dialog box. Alright, step number 3. Increase the spacing from the page border to the edges of the page by completing the following steps. 3A. Click the Page Borders button in the Page Background group on the Design tab. 3B. At the Borders and Shadings dialog box with the Page Border tab selected, click the Options button in the lower right-hand corner. It's right here. You see it? 3C. At the Borders and Shadings Options dialog box, click the top measurement box up arrow until 31 points displays. Okay, this is our Borders and Shading Options dialog box. Here's our margin. Here's top. Okay, we want to change this until it says 31. You can use this little spinner box, or you can certainly type in the number 31. Increase the measurements in the left, bottom, and right measurement boxes to 31 points. Okay, so all of our margins now read 31 points, right? All right. Step E, click OK to close the Borders and Shading Options dialog box. And then F, click OK to close the Borders and Shadings dialog box itself. Step number 4, hit Save but don't print. Step number 5, insert an image page border and change the page border spacing options by completing the following steps. 5A, click the Page Borders button in the Page Background group. Okay, same place we've been going right here, right? B, click the Art option box arrow. Okay, so take a look over here, and we need to find our Art options box, which is right here. And right now our art says none, so go ahead and hit that down pointing arrow. Okay, this one you're just going to have to do your best. It's really hard to see the image in the book about which one they want us to select. And I love their description. It's about 1/3 of the way down. Well, let's just go down here and see what we can get. Honestly, it's kind of a guess. I think I'm going to let you just pick one because it's kind of hard to tell what they chose. I'm still looking. Okay. I think we're getting close to what they want. I think it's that one. I'm going with this one. Okay? Again, just try and find one that's similar. Do your best. It's very, very hard to see it in the textbook. Okay? Alright, so we did that one. We clicked our image. So now we are on 5C. Click the Options button in the lower right corner. You know where that is. You did it once before, so go ahead and click right here. D, at the Borders and Shadings Options dialog box, click the Measure from Option box arrow and then click Text. Okay, so right now it says Measure from the edge of page. Hit that down pointing arrow and change it to Text. Okay, did you notice it's all changed, right? All right, step E. Click the top measurement box up arrow until 10 displays. Increase the measurements in the bottom, bottom's 10, left and right are 14. So top 10, bottom 10, left and right 14. Whoops, got a little crazy. There we go. All right, step G. Click the Surround Header checkbox to remove the check marks. You see where it says Surround Header right here? Go ahead and turn that off. Step H. Click the Surround Footer checkbox to remove that one as well. I. Click OK to close the Border and Shading Options dialog box. And then step J, click OK to close the Borders and Shadings dialog box itself. Okay, and you can see now you have your little artsy border around the edge. You can go ahead and save and print and close.